Chris Ross, Vincenzo Iacobardi, Tommy Venanti, and J.P. Aaron. The City All-Stars, Bradley Kaufman, Carlo Escobar.
Oh, boys and girls are running together for this?
Carbondale,
Oh, Jesus, that's going to stink.
Natalie.
Well, just tell the cameras to stay with the lead runner. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the first annual Lackawanna Track and Field Coaches Association City County Senior All-Star Meet. Today is Monday, June 13th, 2022. The time is 5:03 p.m. and I'm Thomas Kerrigan. I will be your commentator for tonight's broadcast. Joining me, our field reporter, Nate Bates. You'll be hearing from him a little bit later in the broadcast. Right now is the boys and girls 3,200 meter relay, otherwise known as the 4x8. They're on the starting line right now here at Abington Heights. Let's take a look at the girls that will be running in this race for the County All-Stars. Leading off will be Rachel Cordy. The second handing off will be Anna Soblik. Third in the race will be Samantha Adams, and running anchor will be Gianna Savantini. Now for the City All-Star girls. First will be Emily Hopkins. Second, Samantha Sassy. Third, Megan Desnet. And fourth, running anchor, Hannah Karp. The boys 4x800 meter relay team now for the county. County will be leading off for the county will be Chris Klaus. The second leg will be Vincenzo Ecavani. Third will be Tommy Vaneski, and fourth J.P. Aaron. And the boys City All-Stars will be Bradley Kaufman, handing off in the second leg of the race to Carlo Escobar, and the third leg of the race will be Alec Kaufmel, and the fourth leg running anchor Mason Natalini. We're just about to start, so we'll head down to the starting line and wait for the first gun. And they're off. Leading off early in the race is County Chris Klaus, followed by City Bradley Kaufman. Klaus and Kaufman neck and neck going into the second, coming back to the front half, I should say. Klaus now has a slight lead on Kaufman going into the last 400 liters of this first leg.
First, second, and third call, girls pole vault and boys high jump. First,
Just completing her first 400 meters is County's Rachel Cordy.
The long jump pit is now open for the first hour. The long jump pit is now open for the first hour. It will be an open pit. First, second, third call, girls shot put. Second, third call, boys discus. First, second, third call, girls javelin.
In the last 100 meters or so of this race, County is in the lead, getting ready for the handoff to Vincenzo Ecavini. I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing your last name.
Followed by the girls. And then first, second, third call, javelin. Girls, followed by the boys.
And City All-Stars running the second leg of the race, now Carlo Escobar. Escobar has a short lead right now, about by a meter over County. But now County seems to be overtaking, and County now in the lead for the boys. Meanwhile, Emily Hopkins is just finishing the last 100 meters of her leg of the race, about to hand off to Anna Soblik.
Second call, girls, 100-meter hurdles. Second call, girls, 100-meter hurdles. Please report to the finish line to get your hit numbers.
Vincenzo is passing out Escobar going into the last 400 meters of this leg of the race. This is the second leg of the race for the boys. The girls just started their second leg of the race and have about 700 meters left to go. City now passing out the girls team, followed by County. City has about a 15-meter lead on County right now, about going into the third leg of their race. City will be handing off the baton to Alec Courthamel, I believe. City still has about a good 20-meter lead over County, going into the handoff to the third leg of this race. City has just passed off to Alex Courthamel, and County has just passed off to Tommy Vineski. City now has about a good 30-meter lead, I should say, over County.
Last call, girls, 100-meter hurdles. Please report to the finish line for your hit numbers if you have not already done so.
Now 4 minutes, just under 5 minutes into the race.
110-meter high hurdles. First call, boys, 110-meter high hurdles. Please report to the finish line to receive your hit numbers.
City seems to be maintaining a constant 30-meter lead. City and County just have about 300 meters left in this third leg of the race before they hand off to their anchors. The County anchor is J.P. Aaron, and the City anchor is Mason Natalini. County is starting to make their move, closing the gap down to about 2 meters. And now it seems to be taking the lead over City going into the final leg of this race. Tommy Vineski now about 20 meters ahead of Cities. Now handing off to J.P. Aaron for County, and Kyle Hamill is handing off now to Mason Natalini. Natalini a good 40 meters behind Aaron. Aaron still has a good 40-meter lead over Natalini. Natalini seems to be closing, though. Maybe about a 35-meter lead now by Aaron for County. They now have 1 lap left to complete. 400 meters left in the boys' 4x800 meter relay. Natalini seems like he wants to close the gap. Aaron only has about 20 meters on him now. You have about 200 meters left to go in this boys' 4x800 meter relay, and it seems like Natalini for City is closing that gap to about 20, maybe even a little less. And we have about 150 meters left to go into this race, and Aaron is still in the lead now, maybe by only 10 meters. Seems to be slowing down a little bit. Natalini is coming down the home stretch, but it seems like Aaron is kicking it and giving it all he has, expanding that lead once again to about 15, 20 meters. And it seems that Aaron will take the win for 8 minutes and 52 seconds, followed by Natalini for City with a time of 8 minutes and 57 seconds. We still have 800 or a little bit, about 900 meters left in the girls' race. Megan Desmet is about to hand off to that's the wrong team. Samantha Adams is about to hand off to Gianna Sabantini for County in the girls' 4x800 meter relay. And Gianna Sabantini is off into her last 750 meters here for the girls' 4x800. Sabantini just finishing up the backstretch, now coming back to the front straight away. Gianna Sabantini going into her last 400 meters of this race with a time right now of 11 minutes, 12 seconds. 17 now going down the backstretch. Just over 200 meters left in the girls' 4x800 meter race. Coming up next will be the girls' 100-meter hurdles. Then we could talk also about which schools are represented by which team, and I could also tell you about the coaches of each team as well. Sabatini is coming down the last home stretch. 100 meters left to go.
She is on pace to set a new meet record for the County All-Stars as she finishes up the last lap of the girls 4x800 meter.
Sabatini has 50 meters left to go. And Sabatini will finish for County with a time of about 12:46.
You're going to be running here in a couple years, right?
Our next event on the track, girls 100-meter hurdles.
Coming up next, we have girls 100-meter hurdles, as you just heard the PA announcer say. But let's take a quick look at which teams are represented on which county teams, I should say. Excuse me.
In lane 2 from Riverside, Avery Merrick. In lane 3 from Wallenpaupack, Anastasia Apollo. In lane 4 from Western Wayne, Ella Dewar. And in lane 5 from Holy Cross, Molly White. Second and third call, boys 110-meter hurdles. Second and third call, boys 110-meter hurdles. Report to the finish line for your hit number.
Let's take a look at the first race of the girls 100-meter hurdles. In lane 1, Alyssa Koskolo. In lane 2, Avery Meredith. In lane 3, Anastasia Iapolo. In the fourth lane is Ella Doger. And in the fifth lane is Molly White.
Your hit numbers.
Let's take a quick look at which teams are representing which schools now. City is coached by John Tintle, the former Wallenpaupack coach. He's assisted by Mark McHugh, the current Wallenpaupack coach. The schools represented by City are Dunmore, Elk Lake, Holy Cross, Lackawanna Trail, Montrose, North Pocono, Scranton, Scranton Prep, Susquehanna, Wallenpaupack, and West Scranton. Now for County. The head coach of County is Phil Tocelli. The former Lakeland coach assisting Tocelli is Nick Kasnitz, the current Mid-Valley coach. The schools represented under County are Abington Heights, Blue Ridge, Carbondale, Delaware Valley, Honesdale, Lakeland, Mid-Valley, Mountain View, Riverside, Valley View, and Western Wayne. We're about to start off with the girls' 100-meter hurdles.
Mixer starter.
And they are off. Seems lane 3, Anastasia Iapolo is in the lead for City. Iapolo with a winning time of 15.7 seconds.
Nice job, ladies. Reminder that the long jump is an open pit for the first hour. Long jump is an open pit for the first hour. Please make sure you check in. Our next event on track, boys, 110-meter high hurdles. Boys, 110-meter high hurdles. In lane 2, from Wallenpaupack, Andrew Cicello. In lane 3, from Mid-Valley, Nathan Zarnowski.
Okay, now for the boys 110-meter hurdles. In lane 1, Sean Herbert from Holy Cross. In lane 2, Andrew Cericilio from Wallenpaupack. In lane 3, Nathan Zarnowski from Mid-Valley High School. Lane 4, Jack Silva from North Pocono. Lane 5, Michael Kazimierzek from Riverside. And in lane 6, Andre Wiggins from Mountain View Junior Senior High School. We have a little bit of time before they finish setting up all the hurdles, so we'll see you back when they start the race.
You guys ready? You got something?
Mr. Starter.
Alrighty, now for the boys 110-meter hurdles. And they are off. Seems like County is taking a quick early lead, lane 2, or lane 3, I should say. Nathan Zarnowski from Mid-Valley. He's going to have a winning time of 16 seconds flat.
Photo crew will now clear the track as we prepare for the next event, the girls' 100-meter dash. For the boys' 100-meter dash, folks, there will be 2 sections of time finals. There will be 2 sections of time finals.
Coming up, the girls' 100-meter dash.
You do have to get a number.
We're going to toss it down to the field with one of our 100-meter hurdles contestants with our field reporter.
Is mine good? All right.
For the girls' 100-meter dash, in lane 1,
Here.
from West Scranton, Natalie Nowakowski.
Can you hear me?
In lane 3, from Riverside,
All right.
Paige Olganovich. In lane 5, from Abington Heights, Elise.
All right. I'm Nate Bates here down on the field with Mid-Valley's 100-meter hurdle runner, a 110-meter hurdle runner, Nathan Zarnowski. Nate, you placed 6th in states back about 2 weekends ago somewhere, and now you're in the All-Star meet. How does that make you feel? I know over the weekend you were both named Times Tribune all-star team and all-region team. How does this all make you feel that this is the culmination of all that work?
It feels great. You know, I put in a lot of hard work over last offseason and this season in general, and seeing like all this success at states and making the all-region all-stars and being here is just kind of like a nice little silver crown on my season, and it's just all come together and tied in a pretty little bow.
All right, well, thank you, Nate. I think the girls 100-meter dash is about to start. Thank you, and good luck in all the events that you're going to be competing in the rest of today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nate. We're about ready for the girls 100-meter dash.
Brady, ready?
Mixer starter.
All right, we're on you, Brady. James, get ready at the end of the track. Second half.
In the girls 100-meter dash in lane 1, Natalie Nowankowski. Lane 2, Devin Kissendel. Lane 3, Paige Olanovich. Lane 4, Megan Malone. Lane 5, Ellie Smith. And lane 6, Caitlin Poston. And they are off for the start. Seems County's Paige Olanovich is taking the lead.
First across the line is County.
13.6 seconds will be the winning time for Olanovich. As you can see, second is Smith with 14.17. Third, Terry with 14.9. Fourth, Poston. Fifth, Nowakowski. Now we're going to head down for the line for the boys 100-meter dash. In lane 2, Kyle. In lane 3, Bradley DeSamaris. In lane 4, Liam Crowley. In lane 5, Garen Grims.
All right, Brady, ready at the end? All right, we're on Brady now. So after this, bring her to the center of the field, Nate. You sit.
First, second, and third call, boys and girls, 1,600 meter run. First, second, third call, boys and girls, 1,600 meter run. Please report to the finish line for your hit numbers. Mr. Starter.
Now heading down to the starting line for the first heat of the boys 100-meter dash. Seems we're only running lanes 3, 4, and 5 with Bradley DeSamaris, Liam Crowley, and Gavin Grims.
All right, here we go. Stand by. We're on Brady now. Stand by.
And they're off. Neck and neck between City and County. City has a slight lead. And it seems County is going to be the winning time with 12.9 seconds.
All right, we ready? Guys, we ready?
That's Desmarais with 12.9, Crowley with 13.34, Grims with 13.46, and Desmarais with 12.88. Now for Heat 2, we have
In lane 2, from Wallenpaupack,
Yes, sorry. In lane 1, Tyler Monticelli from Holy Cross. In lane 2, Shadrach Aggie from Wallenpaupack. In lane 3, Justin Gockley from West Scranton. Lane 4, Omar Rodriguez from Mid-Valley Senior High School. Lane 5, Darnell Calloway from Mid-Valley Senior High School. And in lane 6, Anthony Farina from Honesdale.
Mr. Starter, when you're ready.
That's the gun. The boys' 100 is off. Neck and neck between City and County, lane 3 and 4 with Gockley and Rodriguez. Wow, that is a photo finish right there. Let's see the clock, see who the winner is. Gockley with 11.53 and Rodriguez also with 11.53. So that was a photo finish. We're going to toss it down to the field with our field reporter for an interview.
All right, I'm back down here in center field with Paige Alanovich from Riverside. Paige, you just did the 100-meter dash for the girls, and you ran a 13.73. Is that correct? How does that make you feel? This is the last time you'll be running as in a high school meet around here. I'm not sure what your plans are after college, but how does that time make you feel here?
It's a great time to finish out my high school career with. It's a great feeling to take home first place in my last ever high school meet, and yeah.
Well, thank you, Paige. Good luck with the rest of the meet if you're competing in any other events. And back to the regular. I think we're about to start another event in a second, so back up to the cameras.
Thanks, Nate. Really appreciate it. Up next is, drum roll, please, the girls' 1,600-meter run. In lane 1 is Emily Hopkins. In lane 2, Madison Kamer. In lane 3, Sam Sassy. We're about to start the race. And they're off. 2 city, 1 county running in this race.
We'll follow the girls 1,600-meter run with the boys 1,600-meter, followed by first call for the girls 4x100-meter relay. First call, girls 4x100-meter relay. Please report to the finish line for your hip numbers.
Just about 300 meters into the race. City and County neck and neck. City just slightly ahead of County. First lap time is about 1:30. As we go into lap 2, the 1,600 is a 4-lap race.
On the girls' side, County is currently in first place at a score of 17-6. On the boys' side, we've got a tight match going on. The County boys are currently ahead with 13 points. City at 10 points.
As you just heard, the County boys are currently ahead with 14 points. City boys are behind by 4 points with 10 points. We'll keep you updated as the scores as they come in. Emily Hopkins and Madison Kamer from City are in the lead, have about a good 50, maybe 70-meter lead we're about to see on City. County's Madison Cameron now ahead of City's Emily Hopkins. Hopkins and Camera on their final lap, with County's Madison Camera overtaking City's Hopkins going into their last 400 meters.
What are the scores again?
300 meters to go in this the girls 1600. Into the last 200 meters here, County has about a 7-meter lead on City. Seems like City might be catching up, though, closing that lead to maybe about 7 meters. City's Madison Cammer have still about a 10-meter lead. And looks like Cammer might win with a time of 5 minutes and 52 seconds, followed by City with a time of 5 minutes 54 seconds. Cammer in first, Hopkins in second. One more runner is finishing up the race. I very unfortunately cannot see her number on her uniform, but she has about 150 meters to go left in her 1600 meter run. You can see for the girls, our current score is County 17, City 6. And coming down the last 50 meters, City is finishing strong. Coming up now, the boys' 1600 meter run. That third place runner was Badner from Wallenpaupack. Now, let's take a quick look at the boys' 1600 meter run. In lane 1, Caleb Kayan. Lane 2, Scott from Lakeland. Lane 3, Joseph Cardillo. In lane 4, Michael Novak from Mid-Valley. And they are now off into the boys' 1600 meter run. 4 laps around the track. In the lead is City's Joseph Cardillo, followed by County's Michael Novak, and City's Will Leedy. And currently the boys' score is County 13, City 10. We're coming into the second lap of the boys' 1600 meter run. City has taken the lead. City's number 3, Joseph Cardillo, has taken the lead over number 4, Michael Novak. First lap time for the lead runners is about 1 minute, 8-9 seconds. County's Novak is sticking close to City. We have about a 20-meter lead between the second and third place runners, and about a 25-meter lead between the third place and fourth place runners. So this is a pretty spread out race right now, but it is still fairly close between our lead city and county runners. Cardillo and Novak coming into their third lap, I believe. 2 more laps to go. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the race. City's Cardillo is still ahead of Novak from county. Cardillo has about a 4-meter lead over Novak. And Novak has, the front pack has lengthened their lead over the third place runner by about 30 to 40 meters, probably a good, actually 50 meters probably. We'll be going into the last lap of the 1,600-meter run, just over 400 meters to go, as Cardillo is just about 1.5 meters ahead of Novak. City currently in the lead. The official's ringing the bell. We all know what that means. It's the last lap. City's Cardillo is now opening the lead over Novak. Cardillo has a good 15, 20-meter lead at this point over Novak. And is really pulling ahead in this race with about 200 meters left to go. About 100 meters left to go in this race, as City has a really good lead. Cardillo, number 3, is finishing up his last 50 meters in this race and looks like he's going to win it. Cardillo will have a winning time of 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Followed by Novak from county with a time of 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Will Leedy is coming in now, finishing up his race with about a time of 5 minutes and 12 seconds. And we have one last runner from county. J.P. Aaron finishing strong with his last 25 meters. And he will have a time of 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We're now going to send it down to our field correspondent, Nathan Bates. Nathan?
All right, I'm Nate Bates, and I'm standing down here with Jomar Rodriguez from Mid-Valley. We're both here from Mid-Valley. Jomar, you just ran the 100-meter dash. You came in second. What was your time? How do you feel about today's meet? And I know You hold the 100-meter dash school record. So talk a little bit about that.
I just ran an 11.6. Wasn't my best time. It just didn't feel right today. Feels great having the school record and just having have this chance to come over here and just enjoy it one last time with the team.
Well, thank you, Jomar. Good luck in the rest of the events you're doing today. And back to the cameras to watch this next event that's coming out. I think for the girls.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nathan. We're going into the girls 4x100 meter relay. Running for county today, we have Avery Meredith in the first leg of the race, Ellie Smith in the second leg of the race, Madeline Perfilio in the third leg of the race, and Paige Olanovich in the fourth leg of the race, running anchor. Now coming in for the City All-Stars, leading off is Natalie Nowakowski. Second leg of the race will be run by Jenna Terry. The third leg of the race by Caitlin Poston. And running anchor, Devin Cassindel.
Hunter, this might be a good one if you want to go over to that corner. You want to go to that corner, Hunter?
Exchange zone 1. Not ready. Exchange zone 1 is now ready. Exchange zone 2.
They're just checking the exchange zones right now for the 4x100 meter relay. Once we have all good from every zone, we'll start off the race.
Exchange zone 2, not ready. Exchange zone 2 is now ready. Exchange zone 3. Exchange zone 3 is now ready. Mr. Start.
Alrighty, now we're just waiting on the starter to start the race. And this one's going to go by fast. It's only one lap around. Each participant runs 100 meters. Starting off for county in the gray, Avery Meredith, and for city in the white, Natalie Nowakowski. And they're off. Appearing to be even going around the first turn. Nowakowski might have a little bit of a lead, passing off to Jana Terry and Meredith for city, passing off to Allie Smith. Jana Terry is getting a really good lead, handing off to Caitlin Poston. And county is still in the lead by about a good 3, maybe 4 meters at least. Going into the anchor of the race, county is pacing off to Paige Olanovich, and city is passed off to Devin Cassindel. Olanovich seems like she's going to take it all the way for county with about a 10-meter lead over city. Olanovich is going to finish the time with a time of about 52 seconds. We'll take a look at the final times for both runners. County is 52.14, city is 53.78 seconds. Olanovich was is a Lackawanna Track Conference All-Star, by the way, and Madeline Perfilio, who ran for the county the third leg of that race, she is an all-region and District 2 gold in the long and triple jump. Boys 4x100 meter relay is coming up right now. Coming up for the running for city, I should say, Shadrach Agee, Tyler Monsilio in the second leg of the race, Antonio Hairston in the third leg of the race, and running anchor is Justin Gockley. Coming up for the County All-Stars, Omar Rodriguez running the first leg of the race, Darnell Calloway running the second leg of the race, Richie Reed running the third leg, and Kyle Markinovich running anchor for County.
I understand the advocates is hard at work compiling the scores from recent events. We'll be bringing you a scoring update after the boys 4x100 meter relay. Exchange zone 1. Exchange zone 1 is ready. Exchange zone 2. Exchange zone 2. Not ready.
Seems we have a feline friend who's observing our track meet today over by the end of the second 200 meters.
So thank you, Coach Lloyd. Exchange zone 3. It's a starter.
Alrighty, we have all goes from all of our exchange zones. We're about to start the race. And that's the gun. The runners are off, going into their first exchange zone. County is in the lead, followed by our two city teams. Now heading into the second exchange zone, County has about a 10-meter lead on City. Oh, and there seems to be a little bit of a trouble with the handoff with City, but City is continuing. Going into the final exchange zone 3, County is off with a good 10-meter lead still, but City is gaining. But I don't think they'll be able to catch County. County will continue with that 10-meter lead and over the finish line with a time of about 44 seconds. We'll see the final times right now after this race. County 44.51 beating City, which had a time of 49.10.
Last call, boys 400 meter dash. Last call, boys 400 meter dash.
We'll be heading into the girls 400 meter dash next. We're going to have two heats of the girls 400 meter dash. The first heat will have Hannah Karp from Wallenpaupack, Samantha Adams from Valley View, and Rebecca Plumchuk from Mountain View Junior Senior High School. Okay, we're going to send it down to our field correspondent, Nate Bates, for an interview. Nate?
All right, I'm here with the winning 4x1 team from County. We have Jomar Rodriguez, Richie Reed from Western Wayne, Kyle Marcinkevich from Mid-Valley, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Anthony Farina from Honesdale High School. Guys, this is the last time you'll be here. It's the first annual All-Star Meet. How do you feel being chosen for this? Just talk right into the microphone.
In lane 3, from Abington Heights, 17.
Kyle, Anthony, Jomar, anything you want to add?
It was a fun race. We smoked him, put them in the dirt. Look how he done. It was great, honestly. I mean, he was coming out fast. He was gunning it. To my left, looked to my right. There's nobody there. So I'm like, all right, this is mine to take. Gun around the curve, get it to him, and he just absolutely dusts the two guys behind us. So it was pretty easy, not gonna lie, but that was great. It was just a great experience to run with these guys, super fast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I was fast, but these kids are super fast.
All right, thank you guys. Good luck in the rest of your events if you have anything, and have a wonderful summer.
Thank you very much, Nathan. We're going to head right now into the girls 400-meter dash. Hannah Karp in lane 2, Samantha Adams in lane 3, and Rebecca Plumchuk in lane 4. And they're off. Adams and Plumchuk seem to be just about even. Adams for County has a slight lead by about 1 stride.
No, I missed it. No, where's the cat? All right, stand by, James.
Adams and Plumchuk have about a 20-meter lead over Karp.
Up a bit, James, because the graphic. Good, we're on James now. Hunter, get some,
It seems Adams is going to take the win with a time of just over 1 minute, and Plumchuk comes in second with Karp finishing in third. Let's take a look at the results on the clock. Savantini 101.56, Sassy 105.14, and Adams 110.22. Apologies, they must have switched the heats up on our sheets.
27, City 10. County Boys 21, City 16.
Coming up next, we have the boys 400-meter dash. We're going to take a look at the pole vault right now. City's seems like it might just be a practice round, but while we're going over to the long jump. Still waiting on the men's 400-meter dash. Coming up next, shortly. We're just getting onto the track with the men's 400-meter dash. Heading back over to the long jump, and City is... Oh, triple jump, excuse me. Okay, now for the boys' 400-meter dash. In lane 1, we have Alex Bond. In lane 2, from Abington Heights, Chris Kloss. In lane 3 from Honesdale, Andrew Tucker. In lane 4 from Honesdale, William Isofel. And in lane 5, Chris Quigley from Wallenpaupack. And in lane 6, from Dunmore, is Carlo Escobar. Alrighty, 400 meters around the track. Runners are taking their mark. And they're off. Let's see how it's looking coming around the first curve. Seems City is up in the lead. We are followed by County. County overtaking City and going into the lead, taking about a 1 meter, 2 meter lead over City. Going into the last 100 meters of the race, County has about a 10 meter lead over City. Seems this race, City might overtake County by just a bit, but there's still some time left in this race. For second place, it looks like it's going to be City, followed by County. Let's take a look at the times. Tucker with 51.21, Quigley 53.60, Tucker with 51.21, Quigley 53.60, Klaus 54.30, and fourth Bond with 55.67 seconds, and that is the race.
Third call, boys and girls triple jump. Third call, boys and girls triple jump.
Next up is the girls' 300-meter hurdles, but first we're going to send it down to our field correspondent, Nathan Bates, with an interview. Nathan?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm standing here with Andrew Tucker from Honesdale. He just won the boys 400-meter dash. How'd you feel about that race? It's a different kind of meet today. It's the all-star meet. How do you feel like you did?
I think I did pretty good, but it was a lot of fun. Just came out here to run fast, and I think that's what I did.
All right. All right, you have anything else going on today after this event?
Nope, this is it.
All right.
I'm just glad to be here.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and
Thank you.
I hope you have a very enjoyable summer.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Thanks, Nathan. Girls' 300-meter hurdles are next. We're going to be getting the track set, so we'll come back to you right after the track is set up. You're watching the first annual Lackawanna Track and Field Coaches Association City-County Senior All-Star Meet here at Abington Heights High School on AH Media. Stay with us.
First, second, third call, boys, 300-meter hurdles. First, second, third call, boys, 300-meter hurdles. First call, girls 800-meter run. First call, girls 800-meter run. Last call, boys 300-meter hurdles. Last call, boys 300-meter hurdles. First and second call, girls 800-meter run. First and second call, girls.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Lackawanna Track and Field Coaches Association City County Senior All-Star Meet. My name's Thomas Kerrigan. I'm your commentary announcer for tonight's match, or meet, I should say. We're broadcasting live tonight on YouTube at AHHS Media, so thank you very much for joining all of us. Let's take a look at the order of events and see which ones we have left. We're currently on the girls 300-meter hurdles, setting up for them at least. After that will be boys 300-meter hurdles, followed by the 800-meter run, the 200-meter dash, 3,200-meter run, and the 1,600-meter relay. Let's go over which teams or which schools are represented city and county real fast. The head coach for city is John Tintle, the former Wallenpaupack coach, assisted by Mark McHugh, the current Wallenpaupack coach. The city team is representing schools Dunmore, Elk Lake, Holy Cross, Lackawanna Trail, Montrose, North Pocono, Scranton, Scranton Prep, Susquehanna, Wallenpaupack, and West Scranton. Now we're going to go right into the girls 300-meter hurdles. In lane 1 is Ellie Smith from Abington Heights. In lane 2, Anna Skoblik from Abington Heights. Lane 3, Anastasia Ilopolo from Wallenpaupack. And lane 4, Avery Meredith from Riverside. And in lane 5, Molly White from Holy Cross High School. Just about to get started. The girls 300-meter hurdles and boys 300-meter hurdles start just after the first curve. The official has just blown the whistle. The runners are taking their marks. And they are off. Starting pretty even, but lane 3's Anastasia Iapolo is gaining a quick lead going into the last 200 meters of the race. Iapolo has a good 10-meter lead on County.
Let's cheer 'em on, folks.
All runners, nice seeing them finish up strong. Apollo wins with a time of about 49.21 seconds, followed by Meredic with 52.07 seconds. And in third place, Smith with 52.67 seconds.
Boys, 300-meter hurdles. In lane 2 from North Pocono, Jake Silva. In lane 3 from Scranton, Antonio Harrison. In lane 4 from Mid-Valley, Nathan Zarnowski. And in lane 5 from Wallenpaupack, Andrew Susquehanna.
As you probably heard, we're getting ready for our boys 300-meter hurdles. In lane 2, Jake Silva from North Pocono. Lane 3, Antonio Harrison from Scranton. In lane 4, Nathan Zarnowski from Mid-Valley. In lane 5, Andrew Cicero from Wallenpaupack. And lane 6, Andre Wiggins from Mountain View Junior Senior High School. Seems the officials are checking the hurdles on the track to make sure they are all at the regulation height for the boys race. They do change between the girls and the boys race.
Flat tall girls 800-meter run. Flat tall girls 800-meter run. Birch tall boys 800-meter run. Birch tall boys 800-meter run.
Alrighty, that's the whistle. The runners are about to take their mark. And the race is off. Seems City is overtaking County, hitting a hurdle. County's Nathan Zarnowski seems to be in the lead, followed closely by City. Number 3, Antonio Harrison.
Coming into the final turn with 3 sets of hurdles to go. We've got a tight race going.
A very tight race indeed from City and County, neck and neck. This is going to be one to see for the finish. My gosh. It seems maybe County. I am not sure though. Let's see. 1, Harrison from City. In second place, Zarnowski from County with a time of 42 point something. We'll get third and fourth place for you real soon. Third place, Silva from 43.31. Fourth, Cicero with 46.36.
Next event on the track, girls 800-meter run.
We're now going to send it down to our field correspondent, Nathan Bates. Nathan?
Anastasia Ialopo, correct?
Iapolo.
Iapolo from Wallenpaupack. You just won the 300-meter hurdles. How does that feel? I know you're running in college. Which college are you running for?
So I'm going to Amherst College, and I don't know, it's pretty exciting to be able to come back out again.
Boys, 800-meter run. Final call, boys, 800-meter run. Please report.
Do you have any other events you're doing today, or was that the last one?
No, I did all 4 today, so I'm good. I'm done for the day.
All right, well, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and good luck in college.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nate. We're going to head back over to the race for the girls' 800-meter run. In lane 2, we have Rachel Cordy. In lane 3, Sam Sassy. In lane 4, and they're off. I guess the starter did not want to wait until the names were announced. We have County in the lead for the 800-meter run. The 800-meter run is 2 laps around the track. County has a good 20-meter lead over second, third, and fourth place, expanding that lead to 25 and 30 meters, it looks like, going into the 300th meter of, or excuse me, the 200th meter of her run, just finishing 200 meters.
Would you mind if the other girl gives an interview? She really wants to give an interview. Okay. No. Like, find the boy, and if she wants to give an interview with the boy. Yeah, find the boy. Hunter, put the headset.
County has a good 30-meter lead still going into her second lap. They are followed in second place by another County and City neck and neck for third and fourth. One more lap left for all of these runners. As we go into the final lap, it seems our first place runner has a good 50-meter lead. So County is definitely in first, having a 50-meter lead over County and City, which are neck and neck for second place. Our first place, County has expanded her lead to what seems to be 70 meters, an absolutely incredible lead. Followed by what looks like second place is going to be neck and neck between City and County. That seems to be the race to follow. County has just about an 80-meter lead in first place over second and third place, and is finishing strong in this last 70 meters of the race. County has closed the lead down to about 50 meters from 70, followed 10 meters behind in third place by City. Our first place runner from County is going to finish with about a time of 2 minutes 35 seconds, followed by our second place runner, who is going to be also from County. First place is Cordy with 2:35.37. Second place is Stokesbury with 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And in third place is Hopkins with 2 minutes 46.2 seconds. We're about to head down for the boys' 800-meter run, so let's take a look at who's running. This may be adjusted depending. So now for the boys' 800-meter run. In lane 1 for North Pocono, Mason Natalini. It seems the names are unfortunately a little bit mixed up on our list, so we'll head over to the PA announcer to announce the names.
From Dunmore, Carlo Escobar. From Scranton Prep, Gordon Coppa. And from Honesdale, J.P. Ahern.
Alrighty, the boys are taking their mark, getting ready to start for the 800 meter, and they're off. Seems County has a little bit of a lead over City as they go round the first turn. Number 7 seems to be in the lead. Vincenzo Akavazi, I believe. Now City taking lead over Vincenzo. Our order goes City, County, City, 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 County. Taking the turn on the back half, leading toward the back half stretch. Just over 1 lap to go in the race. 1 lap left to go, I should say. Seems number 1, Mason Natalini, is in first. Followed by County and City. Last lap with a time of 1:08 as we go into our final 400 meters. City has about a 2-meter lead over County. In the front. And our first, second, and third place runners have about a 10-meter lead over fourth, and fourth has about a 5 to 7 meter lead over fifth and sixth. We have a quick score update for you as we go into the final 100 meters. County is leading with 45 points for the girls. We'll get you those final scores, but we have City in first place, followed by City in second and third, who passed out County in a strong finish with a time of 2 minutes, 13 seconds roughly. We'll get you the winning times right now as they are available to us on the board. Winning times for this race are as follows. Natalini with 2 minutes, 13 seconds in first. 2, Kaufman with 2 minutes, 13 seconds. In third, McDowell with 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Fourth, Akavazi. Fifth, Copa with 2:20. We're going to now hand it down to our field correspondent for the interview.
Okay, now I'm here with Antonio Hairston. What school did you go to?
Scranton High School.
And he is seated first for the 300 hurdles, long jump, and triple jump. And how's your day going so far?
It's going all right. We got first 300 hurdles. Didn't do good and long, but we're making it through. Got second.
What was your PR for this entire season?
For long jump, it was about 22.4. 300 hurdles was 40.4, and triple jump was 43.9.
Were you a states qualifier or no?
Yes, I was a states qualifier.
Where'd you place in districts?
First, and second.
That's really cool. And what do you think about the senior meet today? That it's our first one ever, so what do you think about it?
I like the idea. I think it's really fun. You know, it gives kids one more chance to run another track event, more for fun, and you get to do a couple relays and team up with different people from different schools, which I think is pretty great too.
Stay with us today and stay updated.
That was Boos Ona, our fill-in sideline reporter. Thank you very much. And indeed, this is really all that. It's about competing for fun today with all of these seniors getting their last race in for fun before they go off to college. And it is, again, such a fantastic thing to have for track. We've had it for football for a while, but this is the first time in memory that I know that this is happening for track. Now we're going to head down to the 200-meter dash for the girls. And we're about to start. City is in the lead, seeming to be followed by County in second place. as they come around the last 100 meters. It seems County is in first, followed by City, with City in third as well, County in fourth. County is leading, but City is gaining a little bit, but it seems County will take the win with a time of 28 seconds. We'll get you the scores or times right now. Olanovich with 28.65 seconds in first. In second place, Poston with 29.33 seconds. Third place, Terry with 29.37 seconds. Fourth place, Smith with 30.16 seconds. Fifth, Nowakowski with 30.36 seconds. Taking a look at the updated girls' scores, we have County with 45, City with 19. Now for the boys in lane 1 from Honesdale, we have Anthony Faria. In lane 2, Liam Crowley from Dunmore. In lane 3, Bradley Desamaris from Mid-Valley. Lane 4, Kyle Pizote from Holy Cross. And lane 5, Tyler Monticelli from Holy Cross High School. We're going to send it down to the starting line for the start of the race. Getting a couple practice jumps off the blocks there for the start. Runners are taking their marks. And the race is off. The cat is a little bit in that race. I don't know if you guys saw that. We had that little tabby that we saw earlier joining in a little bit. We have County in the lead, it appears, as they round the corner. County in first and second. A really close race between County and County, with City in third and fourth. Seems County is going to take the win with a time of roughly, I missed it. Someone was standing, unfortunately, in the way of our bug. 24.7 seconds. Second was Desmaris with 25.87. Third is Monticelli with 25.87. And fourth, Crowley with 27.18. Fifth is Carzoa with 30.01, I believe it was. You can see those times up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen as well. So it seems we have Omar Rodriguez, Justin Gockley, and Kyle Marcinkevich, in this upcoming race for the 200-meter dash in the boys' second heat. Alrighty, they're heading back to their blocks, getting ready to take their marks and start the race. The runners are set and taking their marks. And the race is off. Looks decently even. No, scratch that. County has taken the lead, followed very closely by City. They might be even there as they round the final 100 meters. City and County neck and neck. It seems City might be taking. City and County very, very close. And a photo finish right there. Incredible. Gockley finishes first with 23.03, followed by Marcinkevich with 23.04 and Rodriguez by 24.63. Very, very close indeed. Coming up, we have the girls' 3,200 meter run. This is 8 laps around the track, 2 miles long. I always used to joke when I was running track that the coach put all the people he didn't like into the 3,200 meter run. Jokingly, of course, but it is challenging. And I just received word that we'll be doing the boys and girls 3,200 meter run at the same time. From Western Wayne, we have Madison Kamer. From Holy Cross, we have Caitlin Farrell. And from Mountain View Junior Senior High School, we have Catherine Long. Going down to the boys, from North Pocono, we have Caleb Kenyon and Dunmore, Joseph Cardillo. And lastly, from Mid-Valley Senior High School, Michael Novak. We're about to start right now. Girls and boys going first at the same time. Couple scratches we had, so that list I read to you was not completely accurate, very unfortunately. But it seems we have City out in front. Number 2, Joseph Cardillo from Dunmore, followed by number 3, Michael Novak from County. Boys are just finishing their first 200 meters. The girls right now are about 50 meters behind, just finishing their first 200 meters. Cardillo from City's friend Dunmore still in the lead. Michael Novak in second still. Very close race though. The girls are just finishing up their first 400 meters. 2 runners from City are running for the girls. First place in City currently has about a 30 to 40 meter lead on second place City. Going back over though to the men's race, we have City's Cardillo still in first with about a 7 to 10 meter lead on Novak from County. Caitlin Farrell from Holy Cross High School is currently in the lead for the girls' 3,200 meter. And as we see, we're having Cardillo coming in for his completion of his second lap. He has 6 more to go, as does Novak. He seems to also expanded that lead by a little bit to about 15 meters. 6 more laps to go. 2 minutes and 33 seconds into the race. The first runner from the women's City team is also just completing her second lap with about 50 meters left to go with a time of just about 3 minutes. Going back over towards the men's race, Cardillo has expanded his lead over Novak with about 30 meters or so. Second place runner for the women's race has just completed her second lap. She has 6 more laps to go. Meanwhile, over on the home stretch side, the closest side to the bleachers, we have Cardillo from City coming in with his third lap, followed by Novak from County. Cardillo has 5 more laps to go, as does Novak. And Cardillo is expanding his lead over Novak seemingly about 40 meters now. Cardillo is just about to come up and lap the second place runner in the girls team. He has expanded his lead even more over the second place runner in the men's race, Novak, with about a 50 or 60 meter lead, it seems. Second place runner for City in the girls race has just completed her second lap. 6 more to go. And Cardillo is coming up. He has 4 more laps to go, so he is halfway done. Cardillo has really expanded that lead over Novak. He's greater than it seems. He seems to have almost a 100-meter lead over Novak right now. I'd say it's a good 90, 95-meter lead over Novak. This is a very impressive lead over Novak. Boys have 3 laps to go. Cardillo with his over 100 meter lead right now. Cardillo has about a solid 130 meter lead over Novak. This is going to be hard for Novak to come back and retake this race, but it's possible. But it's going to be very hard to recover. Again, Novak with 3 laps left. Cardillo now with about a 150-meter lead over Novak. Second place runner in the women's race from City just passed the line. She's about halfway done with the race with 7 minutes 35 seconds left to go. She has 4 more laps. Meanwhile, Cardillo is coming in again with his, I lost count, we're going to see right now, 2 laps left to go. Taking a look at that lead Cardillo has over Novak. Novak just has definitely a solid 170-meter lead over Novak. Very impressive. We're now going to send it down to Nate Bates for another interview. Nate?
Wait, she's running away. She's running.
Okay, so we'll come back to Nate at a later point. And we'll continue with the 3,200-meter run. Cardillo is coming up on his final lap with a time of 9 minutes and 15 seconds so far. Novak is a good 200 meters behind him at this point. Girls have 3 laps left in their race. Cardillo has about 150 meters left in his race. Novak still has another 350 to go. And right after Cardillo finishes, we're going to head down to Nathan Bates with another interview. Cardillo finishing strong on his final lap. Going to have a time of 10 minutes and 34 seconds. Now we're going to head down to Nathan Bates, our field correspondent. Nathan?
All right, I'm here with Natalie Nowakowski from West Scranton. She's going to be running the 4x4 directly after this. Natalie, how do you feel today? This is an all-star meet. This is the first one of its kind. You were chosen to be on this team. How do you feel about that?
Good. It's really an honor to be here running this first annual. Something exciting to do.
And your father is the Mid-Valley Athletic Director. Do you have anything to say about him?
Yeah, he's just rooting for Mid-Valley up there, counting all the way for him.
Really?
Yeah, great
Really?
father.
He's not on your side? 'Cause
Maybe.
I know that's conflicting for him.
Maybe in his head.
Maybe in his head. All right, well, good luck with the 4x4 coming up, and have a wonderful summer. And
Thank you,
rest
you
of
too.
your year as you keep going. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Nathan. And a father not cheering for his own daughter. How about that? A little bit of competing sides right now. City-county rivalry right here. Here we have the two girls from the women's race of the 3,200 meter. They're in their last lap of the race. Two city women have just over 300 meters left for the second place and just over 200 meters left for the first place runner. Currently at 12 minutes and 24 seconds in this race. City is finishing the last 100 meters strong, just 100 meters left to go in this race. The 3,200 meter run is definitely a true test of endurance. It seems Caitlin Farrow is going to cross first from Holy Cross with a time of 13 minutes and 22 seconds. And we have one more running coming up with about 50 meters left. And that is the race. Our last city runner finished with a time roughly of 13 minutes and 49 seconds. We'll get you those official times right after they come in. We still have one more runner in our girls' race finishing up that race. She has about 200 meters left. Our last runner in the women's race is finishing strong, as I could see. She has just under 100 meters left to go.
City 4x girls, 4x4, please report to the finish line. City.
And our last runner in the women's race is going to finish with a time of 15 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's take a look at the girls' updated score. County is winning 67-41 over City for the girls. Now taking a look at the boys' updated scores. County is just edging out City by 6 points, 53-47. We have one more event coming up, the girls and boys 400-meter relay. And that will finish our track events for this evening. Let's take a look at who's going to be racing for City and who's going to be racing for County, starting off with the girls 4x400-meter relay. Our County All-Star team consists of Rachel Cordy leading off, followed by Anna Soblik. And third leg of the race will be Mackenzie Olsummer, and the fourth leg of the race will be Gianna Sabantini. Next for the City All-Stars, leading off will be Devin Cassendil. Followed by Devin is Samantha Sassy in the second leg of the race, followed by Megan Demset. Running anchor is Emily Hopkins.
Mackenzie Olsummer and Gianna Sabatini. From the City All-Stars, we have Devin Keatonall, Samantha Sassy, Megan Demset, and Emily Hopkins.
Alrighty, we're just about to start our girls 4x400-meter relay. We'll be starting in lanes Piers 4 and 5. All right, we'll be starting off in lanes 4 and 5. The runners are taking their marks, and they are now off. We have City leading County actually they're about neck and neck. County's overtaking City as we go into the second 100 meters. County's Rachel Cordy in the lead over City's Devin Cassendil. County has about a 15-meter lead. We're almost breaking 20 meters right now. Cordy is getting ready to hand off to her teammate, Anna Soblik, in the last 100 meters of her race. She's followed in about 20 meters. She has about a 20-meter lead over City's Devin Cassendal. Cordy's now handing off to Soblik, and the second leg of their race begins. Cassendal is now handing off to Sassy as well. And Sassy has she's about 40 meters behind Soblik. Scratch that, 50 meters, maybe even 60 behind Soblik. County has an impressive lead here going on this second leg. I could even update this to 65, maybe even 70 meters County has over City. Anna Soblik is really, really furthering County's lead in the second leg of the race. Soblik going into the last 100 meters of her leg, getting ready to hand off to Mackenzie Olsummer from County. Skoblik now handing off to Olsummer. And the race continues. Sassy now handing off to Desnett for City. They are about 60 meters behind still. Olsummer still with a 60-meter lead over Desnett from City. County is dominating this race. Olsummer is heading into the last 100 meters of her leg before handing off to their anchor, Sabantini. Olsummer now handing off to the anchor, Sabantini, and she is off with a good 60, maybe even 70 now, meter lead. Sabantini is just taken off with a 100-meter lead now over City's anchor, Emily Hopkins. Gigi Sabantini, who's leading now for County, is going to Yale for gymnastics next year. Sabantini with over a 100-meter lead going into the final 100-meter stretch of her race. The current time is 4 minutes 10 seconds as she goes right into this last 100 meters, finishing very strong. Gigi Sabantini finishing with a time of 4 minutes and 27 seconds, roughly. She's followed by City's Emily Hopkins, who's now just completing the last 100 meters on the home stretch. County finished with a time of 4:26.80. And Emily Hopkins finishes for her City team. We'll get you that time as soon as it appears on the board.
And the final event of the inaugural LTCFA track meet, all-star track meet is the boys 4x400 relay.
City has a time of 4:49. So City came in about 23 seconds after County. So County just performed very well in that last race. We're going to take a look at the boys 4x400 meter relay teams right now. For City, we have Chris Quigley leading off, handing off to Justin Gockley. And third, we have, or the third leg will be taken by Carlo Escobar, and the anchor is Mason Natalini. Now for the County All-Stars 4x400 meter relay team. Leading off is Chris Klaus. In the second leg of the race will be Vincenzo Acavini. And in the third leg of the race will be Kyle Marinkevich. And running anchor for the County All-Stars, Andrew Tucker. We'll send it down to the starting line and get ready for the race to begin. And the race is off. Counties, Chris Klaus is far ahead of City's Chris Quigley. So a battle of the Chris's here in this first leg of the 4x4. Quigley has a good 25-meter lead on Klaus as they go into the final 100 meters of this leg, handing off to the second leg of the race. Klaus is about to hand off to Vincenzo Acavini. We're now going to turn it over to Nate Bates for an on-the-field interview. Nate?
All right, I'm here with Gigi Sabatini from Abington. As we're approaching the end of the meet today, this is the first one of its kind. How do you think they all went today? Like, do you think they're going to continue it in the future?
I think it went great. I definitely hope they continue it in the future. It was a lot of fun, you know, just end of the season, getting to come out and like run with people that we're usually running against. It was a lot of fun, so I hope they do it again.
Was this a good way to end off the high school career?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun, and after the season ended, I wasn't quite ready to give it up yet, so I'm glad that I had another chance to come run.
Well, I think the close to tallying the scores. Good luck to you, the county girls team and everyone else involved. Thank you for agreeing to the interview, and back to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nate. We're going to go back into the, I believe, third leg of the men's 4x100 meter, 4x400 meter, excuse me. County is in the lead. Racing the third leg for County is Kyle Markinovich, and about 40 meters behind Markinovich is Carlo Escobar for City, or for City, I should say. Markinovich is really pushing it all the way to hand off to his anchor, Tucker, for the final lap of the race. Andrew Tucker. Markinovich also, I should say, Escobar handed off to his anchor, Mason Natalini, excuse me. And Natalini is about 45 meters behind Andrew Tucker for County. Tucker for County has a very good lead. And it's going to be hard to see Natalini catching up as we go into the last 100 meters of this race for Tucker. Tucker has about 50 meters left to go, and it looks like he's going to take the win over Natalini. Tucker finishes with a time of about 3:40. Natalini for City is also finishing strong. The official time for our county team was 3:40.07 seconds. Moving on to the city team, we'll have that official time for you in 1 minute. Our City All-Stars finished with a time of 3:52, so just 12 seconds behind our County All-Stars. Awards are up next, and field events are still going on, but that's going to do it for us on the track today. We'll have coverage of the awards ceremony as it happens, but that's all from me, your correspondent for today's meet, Thomas Kerrigan. I was joined on the field by our field reporter, Nathan Bates, and Buse Onat. And we'd like to thank our camera operators today, Brady Cara, James Reese, and Hunter. And also up in the booth, technical directing and directing is Ben Magnata. For all of us here at Abington Heights School Media, I'm Thomas Kerrigan. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stick around for awards right after this.
instead of baseball. No, sacrilege. 87. So that's sacrilege if you go down. He'll be above. Oh yeah, no, I didn't play baseball.
Spectators and athletes, we are slowly wrapping up here. See another minute or two. Please once again give our announcer, the man behind the voice today, Mr. Zarnowski, a nice round of applause for today's meet. As our officials walk in from the field today, give them a nice round of applause, please. Our starter, Mr. Castellani, Mr. Wilmot for timing. All the coaches, officials have dedicated their time today, and especially to the athletes closing out their senior year. We'll give a nice thank you to our coaches today. Coach John Pintle from Wallenpaupack, coaching the city team. And Coach Phil Pichelli from the county team. We still have our boys track athlete of the meet, our girls track athlete of the meet, our boys field athlete of the meet, and our girls field athlete of the meet awards to go, including our boys meet MVP and the girls meet MVP. We've got some exciting action still down in the high jump pit. County and city going at it, continuing to raise the bar. One of our last events of the meet. Keep these girls a round of applause. Cheer them on as they're competing on the high jump.
Heather, the Tuck's money. They already sent back. The Tuck's
Ladies
money.
and gentlemen, with one event to go, the girls' scoring is currently 73 for the county and 66 for the city, with one girls' event still going on, the long jump.
It's almost done. Yeah, it's just a porta john. No, not give me your bottle. I'll look for it, but if I don't find it. Is there any place like selling water or something like that?
All right, folks, we have the final results for the boys. With 59 points, your City All-Stars. And with 81 points, the County All-Stars. I'd like to now announce the boys track athlete of the meet. We will go to Justin Dockley from West Scranton. Justin, please come to the sideline near the 30-yard line. The boys field athlete of the meet go to Mid-Valley's Josh Angelo. Josh, please report to the 30-yard line.
Oh, that was nice. I Oh, my bad.
And your boys meet MVP from Honesdale, Andrew Tucker.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna drop that.
Congratulations to all the athletes. The Sunshine Award recipients this afternoon. Again, your final score for the boys, County 81, City 59. We're still waiting on the girls' results.
The torn ACL is moved. Yeah. Was she allowed to run with it? Turnover. No way. Oh, was I supposed to ask? Wait, text John. No, make John come, please. Here, ready? Okay. Oh! That was cool. Yeah. Why are you doing one-handed catch? I'm like, anyway. I just dropped it. He says me on delivery, too. Yeah, let me call him. I got his number on his board, too. I have his number, too. I FaceTimed him. I have his number, too. Let me text him. Yeah. He's probably driving to Jimmy's on. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yes. No, but why does it make them pose like this? Like, no, they definitely didn't take it serious. I mean, look at all of them. That's yeah. Yeah, I like that. Wait, is that Brady? No, that's not Brady. Emily! Oh, this one's good. The guitar. Good. I like that one. I don't really understand this one. What one? I'm moving the phone. He's still caught it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Wait. What's your name?
Zach. Zach. Z-A-C-H.
What school do you go to?
I'm attending Austin P in Tennessee.
Oh,
Honesdale / Palmetto, Florida.
What event did you do?
None.
Just hanging out?
Yeah, I flew up here for my son's graduations. Actually this year, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I made it to graduation.
None of us thought we would.
Honestly, after chem, I don't think I'm going to graduation. After my 15 class? Yeah.
I took French, but only took a year.
I still passed the class. I got 83 on my German class. 83? That's not bad. For German.
Zach, you want to down the upbeat one time? Sure.
I don't know where you're going. Go. Nerf balls suck.
Oh, why are you going that way?
right, folks, we have the final scores for the girls' match. With 71 points, the City All-Stars. And your inaugural winners with 77 points, the girls' County All-Stars. And now we'll announce the track athlete of the meet for the girls. Riverside's Paige Olanovich. And now, your field athlete of the meet. From Scranton Prep, Avery McNulty. And your girls meet MVP from Wallenpaupack, Anastasia Iapolo. Congratulations again to all of the athletes who participated in the inaugural meet this afternoon, to the coaches who organized, to the officials who officiated, to all the family members who came out and supported. We thank you very much for your support of track and field here in Lackawanna County.